let's see how this works out. Probably using like all my resources on this. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Trout Fishing. I'm starting the new game. Real fishing, and I've seen it two different ways. Paradise 3D is what's listed pretty much everywhere, but they also list 3D Paradise. So I'm going with Paradise 3D. Here on Twitch that has both of them, which honestly, one should just be an alien. They're the same game unless, you know, Europe, it's 3D Paradise, and in United States, Paradise. That's happened before, which is not confusing at all. Absolutely not. What else? I think that's about it. Sorry it's been a long time. It's just been hot, and I've been distracted me. Hello, Changeling. So that's why I haven't been much. Video games that are not streaming. But I've got all the things I needed to do done in that game because there was like a time limit quest thing. That's all done. So back to streaming normally. What else? Revenant Saga will... What else? I have this set up. I don't know how good this is gonna run. Because it's a 3DS and it takes a lot of resources, of course, because, like, emulator. And so if there's any, like, if garbage starts happening, then I'll look into it. But it took a little bit to set up, and I'm hoping everything's fine. Hello, Wolf Cat. The Barky Barks. And how you've been doing, Changeling? I don't know if you've been streaming, because I've been kind of asleep a lot. If I wasn't. Well, I think that's it. I updated the slugs. Whatever that slug's name, spotted slug, and sad plush over there. Ren type's still up here. Staring. Which, I kinda want to do something with him. But I'll have it. About it. Let me see if this doesn't, like, crash. Alright, that looks good. That looks like it's running. Now loading. Okay, now loading's animating. Trying not to melt. Same. Thought the office was okay, but apparently they too much for even a small office. I have found out when my door is closed, it's a lot hotter than it is when it's open. But I'm willing to melt for fishing and revenants and whatever else I play. Why, like, especially in summer, it's probably just gonna be 2 hours, like, gonna be a melted little vegetable on the floor, or in my chair, say. See, when you look at the title screen, it looks like Real Fishing Paradise. But you're supposed to read it straight down, Real Fishing Paradise, then the 3D is off to the side. Downstairs in the library, I put my mattress on the couch bed, so I'll actually bed there. That's good, I suppose. I mean, heat rises, so, like, if you have a basement kind of crawl into this summer, probably gonna be the coldest. First thing you're gonna notice about this game, the music is exactly the same as the Vita game. Exactly the same. I mean, a lot of it. There's like some new music, but this is the same. Ah, welcome to the Aqua Lodge. This place is a real fishing paradise. Perfect for an angler like yourself. What is my name? I wonder. Yep. There's always one letter short. It's always like I think 10 instead of 11. Me, it'd suck if your name was like Alexandria or something. Wait, does that have a lot of letters in it? Yeah. Like the fishing pole icon when you're ready to go fishing. Take a look at some of the beautiful fish you've caught and kept. Save your game, change the options, and view tutorials and tips. And yes, save. And then there's fishing achievements. This does have an aquarium like the other game. One of the cats tried to steal the roommate's sandwich, so I have said cat now. Go, kitty, go! Get that sandwich. Looks like you're ready. First off, go to the tranquil lake and catch 2 bluegills. Give me a chance to see your fishing ability. I have no idea what the story is on this game, so we're gonna find out together. I don't know if this guy is like the father to the guy in the next game. Might be vaguely related to the guys in Road Trip Adventure. I assume that all these games are just standalone. Time to do some fishing. I'd like you to explain how to catch. Let's go through the tutorial. If you're watching this as kind of like a guide, or if you're trying to see like how do I fish in this game. To start with casting, if you're using the buttons first, aim your cast with either the control pad or the circle pad. Hold down the A button to build power and release to cast your line. Using the touchscreen, quickly slide the stylus in the direction of the cast. The faster you slide, the further you cast. So it does have touch controls, but it also has button controls. The button controls are relatively exactly the same as the Vita version. That's a fine cast. Now why don't you try reeling? Using the buttons, press Y button to reel slowly, which is the left button. X button to reel at medium speed, which top button and the A button to reel in quickly, which is the right button. Touchscreen, rotate the stylus on the touchscreen to reel in. Rotate the stylus determines your... Which, this is one of those screen destroyer games. Like, Pokemon, Ranger was, and, it was Pokemon Ranger. I think there was a few other ones, like spin, like, rotate the stylus as fast as possible to where people basically kind of, like, imprinted a circle into their... Want to stop reeling? Select your line in, press the button, or touch the icon right of the touchscreen. Don't worry about attracting fish right now. Just get used to the line. But I already know how to thing, like, left and right stick, left and right, on the pad, move like this. Fast reeling, slow reeling. Split. Bite my bite, come on. As well as spin in the stylus. I actually have like one of them, hey Jamie, one of them drawing monitors, so I can like actually use a stylus on my screen. Good job, you got the idea. Now let's hook a fish. To start with, cast the line. Now you want to reel in your lure, give it motion that'll attract fish. Don't just reel in steady at one speed. Stop reeling slowly and quickly. You can even stop the reeling occasionally. Chance to catch up. Moving the rod while you're reeling also makes the lure more attractive. Use the control pad or circle pad to give liveliness. Are they any... I wasn't even moving my thing and the fish is like, nom. Keep your earbuds set so they don't echo anymore when I... We're pretty cool. Got a bite, now it's time to hook the fish. If you buttons, press the control pad or move the pad in any direction. Touch screen, quickly slide the stylus up. Hook the fish. Quick though, wait too long and it'll get away. Oh, cool. I gotta go check it out. If I'm awake. I've been sleeping at odd intervals. Hooked it, good job. Now you've got to reel the fish in. This part requires a careful balance. Reel too fast and your line will snap. Reel too slow and the hook will come out. You can tell how your line is doing sound at the pitch rises. That means it's under stress and in danger of breaking. Stop reeling when the sound is high pitch. On the other hand, if you hear a very low pitched sound, it means it's much slack and the line hook is about to come out. Start reeling fast. You can increase or decrease your line tension by moving your rod up or in the direction the fish is moving to decrease the tension, down, or the opposite to the direction increase tension. Remember, you want to keep just the right amount of line in. Wisconsin, that's central time zone. Just like 8 or 9 my time, I think. Or is that Pacific time with 3 hours? Or is it 2 hours? I can hear that the music's kind of low and echoey. I'm still East Coast time. Now, in okay, so it's an hour off, so Central. I think Central's an hour. And I think Mountain is 2 hours and Pacific is 3 hours. For, now this is the difference in the Vita version. Here you can keep it or release it. If you keep it, you have 3 live well spots to stick it in. You can only put fish in your aquarium that you've put in your live well. Also, you notice when I was catching the fish, there was no arrows like left and right, so like, I guess, I don't know, make the fish like, make the tension bar. Well done, you landed your first fish. When you catch a fish, you can take it home and add it to your aquarium. Put it in one of the 3 live well spots. Well, then I think you're ready to be fishing on your own. Have any questions, take a look at the notebook. Happy fishing! Another thing it looks like is that you can't move along the coast. Cause it looks like the background is just you can kind of see like a line where the mountains are, where like the animated bit is between like the still bit and then like the corner. Basically, the 3DS was a glorified NDS. NDS plus plus. Alright, R button zooms in and zooms out like it was on the Vita. Come on, music, you can do it. As you can tell, it only has like one music track for like the fish for now. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can free up some memory. What don't I need? OBS, I don't need that. That takes a lot of memory. A lot going on. Just also, another thing between the Vita, you can actually say no to going back to the cabin Aqua Lodge now. You have a choice. Which is interesting because this game, I think, came out before the Vita game. Good job, you completed your first mission. That was just a warm-up though. When you're ready for the next challenge, come and talk to me. Please tell me there's an in-depth story in this. I want an in-depth story. Well, I don't mean like super in-depth. I mean like like in Road Trip Adventure of, hey, there's this strange guy that's giving us quests. Let's I don't know, bond and talk about college and stuff and find out about this guy. Or in the Vita game, which is like, I abandoned my wife and kids to go fishing just so I could catch the white arapaima. Then it asks you when I actually automatically put him in your aquarium. And then you notice, like, rest until tomorrow. You can see that the aquarium is the exact same one in the background. Now, these fish might look a little better because I have the texture up from 1x to 4x. If the music drags anymore, I'll try dropping the texture down to 2x. But basically anything over 1x in the emulator improves the visuals by a lot. The fish feeding sound is similar to the one in the Vita, but the one in the Vita is cheaper. You can still knock on the tank for whatever. Yum. You can also release your fish. Which this aquarium system seems to be a lot more realistic than the one in the Vita, which is like, you caught the fish once, you can put that fish in your aquarium as many times as you want. You just, like, clone the fish somehow. Don't ask how. Good morning, how are you? Fish. Friday, go to a fishing location. Luck out there. I might be saving more often in this since it's an emulator. Crash at any time. I hope you slept well last night, because it's time for your next mission. You may have seen some largemouth bass in the tranquil lake. Your next mission is to catch 2 of them. You'll probably attract some other fish too, but do your best to catch largemouth bass. Catch 2 largemouth. Please tell me that they don't have timed quests in this. I really hated those. I did not like those. Alright, pressing the X button, I can bring up my tackle, my live well, my mission, aqua lodge, options, and change the tackle we got. Vibration, crank, rubber jig, spinnerbait, worm, alright, the normals on that tail are reversed. They're backwards, that's why you can't. I don't know if that's in the base game or not. I'm gonna have to maybe take a look at it later. Well, I own it for the 3DS, of course. I don't understand any of this. Oh, those things are kind of cute. I guess it was better in the Vita version. Like, I need to catch this fish. Okay, I see. Stars tell you how good it is on those specific fish. So the green one that we started with actually really isn't that good. And this, like, pink one's a little better. I'm probably getting way ahead of the game. The game is like, whoa there, we haven't gone over tackle tutorial yet. But I'm like, I've played a fishing game before. Alright, that's a new soundtrack. I think this is a largemouth bass, or smallmouth bass, or... The music's probably supposed to be a lot faster. But, like... Alright, I changed the textures down from 4 to 2, if that does anything better. Which should free up a lot of memory. But I'm still, I still got a lot going on. Like, OBS, both streaming and recording. Yes. Alright, that music sounds a lot better. Doesn't have that super echoey effect on it. There's, like, no reason not to use, like, the fast like this. I just changed it for a bigger fish. Well done, you caught 2 largemouth bass. You're a natural at this. Ready for a tougher mission tomorrow. Yeah, that tail is disappearing. I don't know if that's the emulator that's doing that, which is basically the, like, polygons have, like, normals, and normals, like, they face outward, like, wherever a normal faces outward, that's the right thing. That's what you see. When it faces inward, you don't see it. It gives that, like, masking effect. Which, the normals on this are not double-sided, which means you can see them from both sides. It's just, like, here, it's the one-sided going, like, back towards the back wall. Now it's coming toward us. Which, I don't know if that's just the, emulator, or if that's in, like, the real game. I'd have to adjust some of, like, the, shader stuff. See if that's the way it works. But I do know when I was looking in Road Trip Adventures assets that, like, I tried to get the rods out of it, that the normals were kind of a bit messy when I put them in the... Let's fish! You sleep well last night? That's not creepy. Looks like you're getting the hang of fishing at the Tranquil Lake. Pretty good. How about catching a carp? How about we don't? I don't like carp. I mean, I like goldfish, which are carp, but, like, I want to catch something that's not, like, something that can go to the pet store. I wouldn't recommend that you use a hard lure, though. Instead, try using a soft lure, like a worm. It shouldn't be hard for you. Catch one carp. Goes to the pet store, buys a goldfish. Here's your carp! Yeah, the tutorial doesn't tell you how to change your bait. Like, it tell you, like, press the X button to open the bait. Yeah, all of these aren't good at all. And the rubber jig is, like, kind of good, but kind of not. None of the spinners are good. Worms are where it's at, like you said, the worms are indeed where it's at. Alright, the green worm. The other green worm. The curly tail worm. It's interesting that they give you all the tackle from the start. Not a carp. Neither of you are carp. You're not a carp. I'm thinking with the emulator slowdown, it might be a bit cheating catching these fish, because, like, you're supposed to be, like, making the tension gauge go up and down really quick, but, Where's the carp? I am not seeing any carp. That's zooming. I like how the fins on the back of the fish also disappear when it turns. Then my audio dropped out. My audio dropped out completely. Hang on. Alright, that works. Just the game audio. Well, the sound is like kind of dead. Let me get to a stopping point. I also turned like the textures down back to 1 for now. So this is like what you would see on your actual 3DS. Music noises. That wait, please. I think the LLE engine broke, like the audio engine, which is accurate because the other engine I tried sounded like really garbage. Doing so well, audio engine. And I tried to save state and load state to see if that would reset the engine, but the H the LLE audio engine's not supported in save states. Of course it's not. Yay, fish! I at least hope you can still hear me though. Looks like the little the colors on the mic are still going up and down. Good job. Your skills are coming along. It looks like you're ready to move on to the next fishing location. Got some new tackle for you to try. If you're unsure how to use it, check the controls and tips section in the fishing notebook. Like, thanks for telling me that now. Except, oh, I have something else for you. These should look great in your aquarium. Fly and bait tackle sets. Small rock and medium rock for the freshwater tank. I guess when you exchange your fish, then it just automatically releases the other one? Warning, how are you? Not doing too good, because I can't hear the audio. Game saved. Okay. There we go, I just needed a restart. I forgot to, put the rocks in the aquarium. Now that you can go to a new fishing location, I'll give you a new mission. Go to the stepped cascade and catch 2 Amur minnows. Flies I gave you yesterday should come in handy. Good luck out there. Speaking of flies, we got a pile of flies around here. Don't know where they come from. Alright, these are the flies. Dry fly, also dry fly. Yellow Sally. Fruit Special. Fox, Griffith Gnat. Elk Hair Caddis. Black Beetle. Fluttering Stone. Bluing Olive. Light Pill. Visible. Fly Spent. CDC Spinner, the Center for Disease Control. Alright. Anything that had better stars. Really. At least not yet. There are a pile of flies. It's use a fly, but then the bait's much better. Let's try some earthworms. go. Fly out, out, out. Away, fly. Move. Got a fly in my hand. Because, like, when you have flies, that means there was maggots somewhere, but we haven't found the maggots. So it's like, where did the flies come from? It's like spontaneous flies. The flies are at that state where they kind of just don't give a shit anymore. So you can easily, like, pick them up and move them. Because they're like, yeah, I'm about to die. Go ahead and kill me. Which I've been mostly catching them and throwing them outside. Ah, impressive. I didn't realize. You're ready for something more challenging. I'll have a tougher mission for you tomorrow. Oh, this kind of shows you the tank, like, I got more space to put stuff, it looks like. And when I place it, I can rotate it. Okay, this has a better layout system than the other game. Only because I can see where I'm placing stuff. I just click drag? I can. Pile of rocks everywhere, alright. There, it's just like complete rocks. I'll probably move some of these around, later. I mean, when I get more stuff, like, I'm gonna probably just move the rocks out, but for now, it's just nothing but rocks. This fish tank rocks. Morning, how are you? When you're ready, go to a fishing location. Good luck out there. Now that you caught those armor minnows, I think you're ready to take on some dace. Sorry, I just remembered the dace joke from Animal Crossing. How about catching 2 of them? Be careful of those armor minnows from trying to catch dace, though. They can really get in your way. Wow, it's the poppers from, like, the last 2 games! There you go, the gold-faced blue popper. But now you can kind of get to see it close up, unlike the other games. Alright, so this is the best bait for the dace, because the Elmer minnow doesn't really like the mealworm. And if you're wondering why they're called mealworms, because you can eat them. I don't know if that's a minnow or not. Or a dace. What are you? Look like you might be a dace. You a dace? Are you an ace dace? Oh no, the sound count cut out again. Dace. See, when I tested the game, none of this happened. I don't know why it's happening. I kinda need sound cues. Kind of. But if you can't hear the sound, this is what it sounds like. Oh, it looks like you catch the dace. Great. Hope the umber minnows didn't get in your way too much. No, because I read my bait stars. Alright. Let's do something different. Actually, let's switch to this, because then I can talk on the mic. I'm just not like, Alright, audio. Accurate's not working. Let's try multi-core. Let me read some of these. Performance. Let me take off accurate multiplication. Alright, let's see if any of this does anything. No, there actually is no audio on the intro, by the way, if you're wondering. Or if there is audio, it hasn't been working. What do you got for me? Are you feeling refreshed and ready for fishing this morning? The fish you caught yesterday seem a little small, don't you think? Are they? Your skill, I bet you can catch 2 days over 7 inches. Catch 2. Alright, well that isn't fixed. Why is the dace changing? Last time I used this and it was fine. Now they want this? How did this guy know what the fish want? Or like, how do I know what the fish want? Am I like a fish whisperer? I want fish. It seems like the audio at least is doing a lot better. There's still some echoing on the splashing. There you go. There's your day silver 70. I'm still gonna keep the resolution at 2x because, well, next time I play this, I'll bump it back up to 4x and if it still emulates well. I'm just trying to get this to work. And it was working when I tested it, but now it seems like, you know, when you really put it to the test, it's like, now it's just gonna break all over the place. What was that? Bye, fishy! I thought it said over 7 inches, not at 7 inches or above. Great job, your skills are coming along. I think you're ready to take on this challenge of the next fishing location. Oh, and I have something else for you. These should look great in your aquarium. Waterweed and waterweed. Although, in the Vita version, I could put more fish in the aquarium. Did my stream just die? No, there it goes. Don't you do that, stream. Don't you do that. Alright, waterweed. These are... There, I have covered the entire floor of this aquarium with rocks. And the system is like, that is too much rocks and weed. Please no rocks and weed. Good morning. How are you? When you're ready, go to a fishing location. Luck out there. Now it's time to challenge the upstream location. Know about Yamame Trout? They're a difficult fish to find, but I think you'll have luck at this spot. You think you can catch 2 Yamame Trout? I've been doing good so far. Alright, this is actually the best for the trout. I don't know if they're mostly on the top, mostly on the bottom, or what. You will your mommy trout? It's still got that echo effect on the splashing I don't like, but... that might be the audio stretching. I get a bad feeling if I turn off the audio stretching, it won't sound right at all. You are indeed a young mommy trout. Oh, sorry. Try again. I gotta look closely to see if the big ones in this lake look different from like the smaller ones, like it was in the Vita. Looks kind of tiny. It is. Excellent, you caught 2 Yamame trout. There are other fish living in the upstream, but I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll talk to you about them tomorrow. Night! Yeah, I only have like 5 spots for fish. Well, I don't like the carp, so I'm exchanging. And it looks like the audio is holding up still. This is like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. You may not have seen them yet, but the upstream spot is also rainbow trout. Rainbow trout behave very differently from Yamame trout. They should give an interesting, varied fight. You can land 2 of them. Catch 2 rainbow trout. Alright. I probably should look at the other tackle, but I don't know. Is any good? Yeah, the dry fly seems like it might be the best one. Oh, look, the reeling thing changed a bit. You're not a rainbow. Got that slow beat. I think that was a rainbow trout in the background. Got this jiving music going on. I said jiving, not driving. Captions, please! Work with me. Jive, you know, to jive. Yeah, okay, whatever. I can't remember what the size my other one was. I guess if you're fly fishing, you like wiggle the rod like that, I guess. I have never been fly fishing. I've never been fishing. Alright, that's a rainbow trout. Wait, was that bigger than what I had? Same size. But it's slightly, weighs less. I was lost in thought there. Wonderful, I see. Catch 2 rainbow trout. Or if you can catch bigger ones, though. Well, let's call it a day for now and talk more tomorrow. Like, I kind of wish I had more fish space, honestly. Also, I wish I could, like, the Vita version that I could, if I've caught it once, I can stick it in the tank instead of having to catch it. That's kind of annoying, but I can see that's the replay value. Like, you want to put that in your tank, gotta catch it again. I'll bet you can catch some big rainbow trout at the upstream spot. If you land over 11 inches, you'll be ready to move on to the next fishing location. Luck. Looks like flies are the best. That wet fly is really good, but also the other trout wants it too. Not too much into the live stuff, I see. Let's just go with this one then. Hey fish. Me. Yeah, that's over a foot. Or, well, 11 inches. That fish looks kind of happy. I see about raising the tension on the gauge. Raising the tension on the gauge means that it fills up slower, which means you can be fast filling to bring it in faster. Water. Maryland lottery? What the hell? Seriously? I said out of the water. Maybe it's telling me to play the Maryland lottery. Alright, captions, tell me my winning numbers. Nice job. How did it feel to land a couple of plunkers like those? Now you're really fishing. Well, looks like you're ready for the next fishing location. Yo, I have something else for you. This should look great in your aquarium. Ah, Driftwood. I am an intermediate fisher sprout. Alright. Driftwood. Some of this around. Rock up. Thing stops thinging. Oh well. I'll do it manually. Rock up. I wish there was like a randomized button that would like take all the stuff that you already have in it, like move it around every which way, and like rotate it randomly too. How are you? I want to fish! The fishing is not happening. Now that you've mastered but let's move on to the next one. You'll find smallmouth bass at the forest lake. Catch 3. I like smallmouth bass. Don't underestimate their strength. They're known for the ability to snap lines and boom! Tear people's faces off. Maybe. Alright. Doesn't look like... looks like worms or what's... but... that one might be my bet. There we go. See, just look at them. They're like tabby cats. They're like fish. Stripes on the face, stripes down the back. I wonder if anybody's made like a smallmouth bass boy. Like cat boys and stuff, but like a smallmouth bass. No, not you. Not you. All of you! Don't want any? Come on, leave my bait alone. The right size? Guess I had to, like, catch him over his size. Oh, wait, fish! Fish. Wait. Crap. Fish, fish, fish! Fish! Want this, right? Like a... Nom. Come on, fish, work with me here. I swear there was something more I wanted to say today, but I forget what it is. Maybe it was that Aldi is a dangerous place to... I said Aldi, you got it right the first time. It's like they do have a lot of low prices on stuff, and then you're like, oh, this is only like $1. This is like $2. So when you went in there to get $20 worth of stuff, you end up with $200 worth of stuff. I mean, it's true you get a lot of stuff, but still. And of course you can't put any of that back because you're like, I must have it. It's like both $2 and tasty. I'm impressed. That was some fine fishing. I'll come up with a more challenging mission for you tomorrow. Like, dude's just thinking of missions, like, on the fly. Or it could be that the textures aren't double-sided. It usually means that the textures aren't double. Welcome back. Yeah, streaming is like, gets really hot. Like, the only thing that gets hotter than streaming is like, being in virtual reality. And that's not even streaming when in virtual reality, because that would probably be worse. I might do a virtual reality stream sometime, just as kind of like a technical, tech demo for myself. Like, A, can I do it? 2, how is it gonna go? And 3, is it gonna be a complete disaster? And am I gonna be, like, am I just gonna be melted all over the place? Because virtual reality does cause motion sickness depending on the game and what's going on. And for me, when I get hot, I get even more sick, and virtual reality is making me hot. Temperature around here is making it hotter. With the motion sickness, it could be a disaster. It could be like, you know, I'm just gonna have to, like, rip off the HMD and be like, I'll be back in a second, and like not even manage to push the button for the RB. Because I started playing a racing game, and that made me like almost violently ill. Which you would think a racing game would be better because like you're sitting in a chair when you're driving, and you're sitting in a chair like at your computer that, you know, it's just kind of easy to transfer it over. And usually you get sick when you're walking in a video game, but like no, it's just like it just made me sick for like some reason. Then again, after you play enough VR for a while, you build up a tolerance to stuff. Get used to it after a while. How do you like the forest? Like, beautiful, isn't it? You're doing great out there, but I'll bet you can catch even bigger fish. My next goal for you is to catch 2 smallmouth bass over 1 foot 3 inches. I'm thinking in the metric system, because I think one of the games allows you to use the metric system. Experiment with your tackle selection to try to attract the biggest fish. Good luck! Tell me how my tackle selection gets me the biggest fish. Does the stars mean anything, or just that's the attractiveness of the fish? The purple one, like... Got anything? Bait that anybody wants? No? Alright, the rubber jig might be... That might be the best. I'm gonna go with this and see what happens. I saw a big fish back there that I could go for. Like, right? It was 1.3. Well, not 1.3, but like... Alright, I need a slightly bigger fish than you. Give me the big fish. Is it just me or is that cicada looks like it has like a mustache? One of them old man mayor mustaches. You might have to, like, for your office, you might, like, get a... I don't know if you have a portable ace or something. You might have to just... Because if I had the room here, I'd probably invest in a portable ace. Like, too damn hot. I want to live in the fridge. A window unit might be good. I mean, it's kind of bad talking about, like, air conditioning and all that stuff, and, like, when the reason why summer's so hot, partially due to, like, air conditionings. I mean, we all know it's big corporations dumping in the air. Sliver of it is like running the summer gets hotter, the AC goes on longer. Summer gets hotter, AC goes on longer. Problem is my window is left, right, not up, down, so I have to do odd MacGyver bit to work. Just, you know, turn the AC unit on its side. It'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. I assure you it will. Let me have you sign this liability waiver. That, like, the liability is all yours, and you should not be taking my advice at all. Save the planet, and if I'm dead, so that's true. Then again, if I'm dead, maybe it's better for the planet. I don't know. Like they said during COVID, when everything shut down, like, lots of the stuff that was a problem cleared up a lot, like, a significant amount. Like, if we just, like, halted the world for, like, maybe a whole year, it might actually go back to a good close to, like, where it was. But, like, a lot of it is big corporations that are, like, they always try and get out of, like, doing their part to save the environment. But then again, like, a lot of the major consumerism. Like, the companies are, like, consume. Which we kind of have to stop the big consumption. Like, we have a lot of stuff that goes in the trash because nobody buys it because it's money. Too much money. Captions. I think I'm gonna stop after this. Yeah. It's been about 2 hours. Fantastic fishing! Those are gorgeous smallmouth. Found some tackle that worked for you, eh? Yeah. I think if we did remote work for 99% of the jobs, that would put a big dent in the problem right there. That is true. Which, it means less cars on the road. Less cars on the road, less people outside. Less people outside means less littering and all that stuff. Yeah, then we don't have to cool huge office buildings. Like, and then the people cooling their homes, since everybody has like a different tolerance for heat, you might, you know, instead of keeping your office building at like 60, like some people are like, it's 80 degrees in here, it's nice and fine, and some people are like, it's too damn hot. So it balances out, kind of. Let's take a look at our aquarium like we do at the end of these episodes that have an aquarium. So, rainbow trout. Our smallmouth bass that swapped out for the bigger version. Our Yamame trout, probably due to get a bigger one. Amur minnow. And a dace. Let me save again because I forgot whether or not. But, yeah, it's... We need to get the consumption down. To get the consumption down, we basically have to... just have to be, like, making excess. We have to stop making excess of stuff we don't need. Stop making stuff of excess we don't need. Make things we want, which means, like, we can't charge an arm and a leg for something and make it unaffordable because we have to make it for a person. So, basically everything has to be, like, free. Which then, the only things that will get made are things that will last a long time. Which then you won't have all the manufacturing, all that stuff that's thing and taking up space that, you know, we can... the animals that used to live there and the people that used to live there. Also, I am all for local farming and ranching. Like corn and soybeans in your area get processed into like the canned soybean stuff for the area. So you only need enough farms for that area. Like when you're in North or South Dakota where there's not a lot of people, you don't need like swaths of farmland. Which then, you know, if you're in like a city that has like that needs like the large farmland, like the excess from all the other places shipped to those instead of like, let's just have a bunch of corn farms, soybean farms, and have all this waste because like we just made these farms because I don't know. We'll make demand. If we make the product, we'll make demand instead of like there's like, you know, accommodating only the demand there. Replace lawns with gardens. Yeah, that's true. Definitely replace lawns with community. Like, the only reason lawns exist is because rich people were like, I want this plot of land that has nothing on it to show that I don't have to do any work. Which is why dandelions are considered a weed instead of like a flower. Because, like, also you can, like, eat dandelions, you can make salads out of them, you can find dandelion milk wine? Stuff like that. It's considered the poor people's flower because they're so easy to make that rich people are like, well, I have to have, like, really expensive flowers that are hard to take care of because that shows everybody that I have money. But, like, that's a whole big can of worms. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't know when I'll be on next. I'll be on when I'm not melted. Right now, it's like hard to say when I'm not going to be melted. I'll try to do another episode of Revenant Saga. I might just, like, play some other game. Revenant Saga is a lot of talking.